You did not get bail. You.
So,
well, just a second. If you didn't get bail, 1 second, it was not my courtroom. I'll deal with that issue about Justice Bela Trivedi that you raised. But are you aware of a P? Pawan Kheda? Pawan Kheda was sought to be arrested as he was boarding a flight. Right? Kaushik, you belong to that part of the country
Yes.
at Guwahati?
yes.
His lawyer comes to the Supreme Court at lunchtime and mentions that my client is being arrested because he said something distasteful. Let's not make any bones about the fact that what Pawan Kheda said was distasteful. I mean, Dr. Singhvi himself, when he made that case, said that I don't stand by my client's statement. My point is, this is not a case for arrest. Who protected him? The Supreme Court protected him. Second, your assessment that all cases of bail were assigned to Justice Bela Trivedi is factually incorrect. Cases involving bail are dealt with by every single bench of the Supreme Court for the reason that the largest inflow of cases into the Supreme Court are criminal cases. So every single judge of the Supreme Court deals with criminal cases which are allotted on a random basis by computer. What happens is that suppose Rajdeep, you and Kaushik are in the bench, right? And you retire. And then Kaushik joins me in the bench. Kaushik retires. After you retire, the case will be attached to Kaushik. After Kaushik retires, it will be attached to me. That's the way the Supreme Court really functions.
Kaushik.
These are well-established conventions. Let's not make a grievance about one case into an issue about the system.
Okay.
The system is, the facts of the system are very, very different. On an individual case, Rajdeep, you may have a difference of opinion as to whether someone should get bail or otherwise. The last thing which I want to say is, we have in India the presumption of innocence, which is to say that an individual is presumed to be innocent unless he or she is proven to be guilty. And that means that ordinarily bail should be the rule, jail should be the exception. Equally, we have well-established principles. Is this individual likely to tamper with the evidence if they are released on bail? 2, is this individual likely to flee from justice if that individual is granted bail? Just as individual personal liberty is involved in the grant or refusal of bail, equally, there is a societal element in prosecuting crime. So very often we just ignore the element of societal interest in the prosecution of crime, which is equally important, because you don't want our streets, you don't want our communities to be unsafe for individuals. So